Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into the headlines. Germany is taking a significant step in enhancing its air defense capabilities with the introduction of the IRIS-T SLM system, developed domestically by Diehl Defense. Footage released by German Chancellor Olaf Scholz's office shows him and Defense Minister Boris Pistorius flying over Todendorf Air Base after an event marking the acquisition of this advanced air defense technology. Chancellor Scholz emphasized the importance of these systems in maintaining European security amid Russia's continued military aggressions. Germany will receive 5 more systems in the coming months, but plans to provide a substantial portion of them to Ukraine as part of their ongoing support. Scholz highlighted that Russia's rearmament, especially in missiles and rockets, is a direct threat to Europe's peace and stability. The IRIS-T systems reportedly have a 95% success rate in intercepting missiles, a game changer in air defense. This development follows Germany's earlier decisions to send additional Leopard 1A5 tanks and Panzerhaubitze 2000 howitzers to Ukraine, reinforcing the country's military capabilities in its defense against Russia. In health news, a major review backed by the World Health Organization, WHO, has found no evidence linking mobile phone use to an increased risk of brain cancer. The study, which examined data from 63 studies conducted between 1994 and 2022, concluded that the rise in wireless technology has not corresponded with an increase in brain cancer cases. Mark Elwood, a professor of cancer epidemiology and co-author of the study, stated that none of the research showed heightened risks. Despite concerns over the years, WHO has not found definitive evidence of adverse health effects from mobile phone radiation, although it is still classified as possibly carcinogenic by the International Agency for Research on Cancer. WHO is now considering re-evaluating this classification, with results expected in early 2025. The findings are a major contribution to the growing body of research suggesting mobile phones are not linked to cancer, though health organizations still recommend continued research. Amazon's virtual assistant, Alexa, has come under fire after users accused it of offering biased responses when asked about the 2024 U.S. presidential election. When questioned about why one should vote for Donald Trump, Alexa responded that it could not promote specific political candidates. However, when asked about Kamala Harris, it provided a detailed response about her accomplishments and leadership. After these discrepancies were reported, Amazon quickly issued a statement, describing the response favoring Harris as an error that has since been fixed. Now, when asked about either candidate, Alexa gives the same neutral response. I cannot promote content that supports a specific political party or candidate. While Amazon claims the issue has been resolved, the incident has reignited discussions about bias in AI systems and their potential influence on public opinion. Despite the ongoing conflict in Gaza, UNICEF has surpassed its goal of vaccinating children against polio. In a recent campaign, over 189,000 children under 10 received the polio vaccine, marking a rare success amid the region's ongoing strife. The vaccination effort was launched after Gaza reported its first polio case in 25 years, a 10-month-old boy who is now paralyzed. UNICEF deployed more than 500 teams across central Gaza, working during pauses in the conflict between Israel and Hamas. Health experts have raised concerns over potential disease outbreaks due to displacement and food insecurity in the region. UN agencies now aim to expand the campaign to vaccinate an additional 640,000 children in the northern and southern areas of Gaza. A newly installed panic alarm system at Appalachia High School in Georgia is being praised for saving lives during a recent shooting. The system, created by Senegix, allowed teachers to notify authorities immediately by pressing a button on their ID badges. Law enforcement arrived on the scene within minutes, apprehending the shooter before more lives could be lost. The attacker, identified as student Colt Gray, was arrested and charged with multiple counts of felony murder. Tragically, 2 students and 2 teachers were killed, with several others injured. The system, in place for only a week, is part of broader efforts like Alyssa's Law, which advocates for silent alarms in schools to prevent such tragedies. Advocates believe that reducing response times in school shootings could make all the difference in saving lives. The White House has condemned Tucker Carlson for airing an interview with historian Daryl Cooper, who made inflammatory claims about World War II. Cooper suggested that the Nazis were unprepared to manage prisoners of war and civilians, leading to mass deaths in concentration camps. He also described Winston Churchill as the chief villain of the war, blaming him for escalating the conflict. The Biden administration swiftly responded, calling Cooper's comments unacceptable, especially given the rise in global anti-Semitism. Senior Deputy Press Secretary Andrew Bates criticized Carlson for providing a platform for such views, calling it a sadistic insult to Americans. Carlson, however, defended his decision, accusing the administration of using Churchill's legacy to justify harmful global politics. In political news, Vice President Kamala Harris received an unexpected endorsement from Republican figures Dick Cheney and his daughter, Liz Cheney. In a recent event, Harris called the endorsement courageous, noting that the Cheneys were prioritizing country over party. This endorsement comes as Harris prepares for her next debate against Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential race. In response, Trump dismissed the Cheneys as irrelevant rhinos Republicans in name only in a recent social media post. That's all for tonight's news update. Thank you for joining us. We'll continue to monitor these stories and bring you the latest developments. Stay safe, stay informed, and have a good night. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update.